Kathryn, nice to see you. So tell us more,
Hi, Lien.
what are these projects?
You know, they're all over the province. If I were to list them all for you, we would run out of time, but basically 14 projects. In some cases, this is in one particular community. In other cases, it's sort of a collection of communities. For example, a number of First Nations, including the Blueberry First Nation and the Secwepemc in the interior. But they're sort of all over the place, as I mentioned. And this was part of a commitment from the federal government a few years ago to get everyone in Canada connected. So they basically put out the call for applicants to run the projects. And this time they're announcing these 14. Now, Goody Hutchings is the federal minister of rural economic development. She is the person who made this announcement yesterday. She was here on Vancouver Island in Chemainus. And she said, of course, that this isn't just about being able to watch Netflix or to have some fun or even to like communicate with family and friends. It's about being able to work from home. It's about being able to learn from home. It's about being able to run a business in a small community. And most important, it's about safety. And here's part of what the minister told me.
It's so important to be connected, especially in times of emergency. And you folks know better than that. You know, what you've gone through the last few years with forest fires. You know, look, I'm from down east, from Atlantic Canada, what we went through with a hurricane. People need to know, especially for peace of mind and for the first responders on the ground, that you have connection in times of need.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you say, it's not just for watching Netflix or you know, we wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for high-speed internet that I could talk to you this morning,
Everything.
Right? Yeah, that's really, really important. So just how many communities around BC right now don't have access to even some of these new projects that are coming?
So I don't have a list of communities, but I can give you a percentage. So basically, the federal government has a goal to have all of Canada connected by 2030. For BC right now, the minister said we're at 95%. By the end of this year, when these 14 projects get put into place, we'll be at 97%. So there still will be communities without power or without high-speed internet. And, you know, Lien, I had a quick conversation with someone on Sointula, which is a small community on a small island off of North Vancouver Island yesterday. When I called her, she hadn't heard the news yet, and her response was yippee. So for those communities that don't have it, they are waiting and really hoping it comes soon.
I can't imagine what it's like. I feel like when we're in some of the larger communities, we kind of take the high-speed internet for granted.
Totally.
But yeah, for sure. Okay, so glad to hear this is on the way. Thanks for that report. Our Kathryn Marlow over in Victoria.